And then Dylan, he said to me, you shouldn't go to school today because we like you. We almost died that day, bro.
Those were the days, Mahmoud.
Those
were the days.
Bro, you were captain of the football team. You ran that school. I just moved to the country. I was only a freshman and you still had my back.
You're my little homie.
Bro, you know what? I always wanted to be like you.
Well, you are like me. We're both loan officers now.
Hey.
You know?
But you know what? Can I be very honest with you?
Yeah.
Your wife is so hot, bro.
Yeah, and that Erica of yours, yeah, sure is, sturdy.
We should wife swap.
Oh, no. No. Seriously, you had too much to drink. Let me call you a lift.
You think my wife is ugly?
No, I don't think she's ugly.
Something wrong with my wife?
No, it's just, look, my wife and I have a very traditional marriage with very important family values. And
That's not what I heard from Kyle and Melody.
Okay, look, that was one time, and our kids played travel baseball together, and it happens. That was just that. That's not a normal.
You think Erica is ugly, admit it.
No, I don't. I think she's a man. You married Eric Bartlett, who we went to high school with. You played football with him. We played football with him. I don't want to have sex with him because he's a man.
Her! You don't want to have sex with her!
Well, tell her that her Adam's apple looks like she swallowed a Rubik's Cube.
She's a woman!
A woman who was built like a linebacker because she was a linebacker. You married a man.
A woman! I married a gorgeous woman, Adolf!
Don't call me Adolf.
A woman who happens to have a very soft, feminine penis.
Oh, come on.
She's going to have bottom surgery soon, so most of it will be gone. You like it.
Yeah, congratulations. You must be proud of yourself. Maybe you'll be able to have kids.
You're just a transphobe.
I'm not a transphobe. Look, I'm sure there's plenty of trans women out there that I probably find attractive. It's just yours. She doesn't even shave. She has a mustache. Put a bow in her hair. Make her look like some kind of
Transphobe.
No.
Transphobe. Hey, everybody in the bar. Transphobe. He's a transphobe. His name is Frank Viviano. He works at Shuttle Mortgage. His private information are as follows. Facebook. I hate trans people.
I'll do it.
I hate trans people.
I'll do it.
So you'll do what?
I'll have sex with Eric.
Stop dead naming her. It's Erica, Adolf.
I'll have sex with Erica. And her stupid mustache.
Don't call it stupid. It's a smart mustache like a smartphone. Say smart mustache. You will have sex with Erica.
I'll have sex with Erica and her smart mustache.
Say it again.
Smart mustache.
One more time.
Smart mustache.
You're going to snuggle the
I'll
mustache.
snuggle her mustache. I will snuggle Erica's smart mustache.
Good.
Because she's a man.
Hey! You're not supposed to say that! You are a piece of shit. Go pay for my drink, bro. If you're a real man, pay for my drink. Tell him, he pay. Oh, look, it's my wife. Erica, what's up, bro? Oh no, baby, I'm sorry. I did not mean to call you, bro. No. I'm sorry. Don't call me Adolf. Oh, that is not nice. Calling people Adolf is not nice. Okay, baby? Okay. Hey, do me a favor, huh? Before it goes away, send me penis pic. Please, I want to show it off to other people. Do the panoramic shot. I like when you do the panoramic shot of the penis. Make it look like it's a bigger. Okay. I love you. Bye.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Normal World. A Delta flight had to be redirected back to the airport after one of the passengers reportedly had diarrhea all the way through the plane. The pilot said he had never seen such turbulence.
Jesus.
You're welcome. It's highbrow.
Oh, yeah.
Kylie Jenner is facing criticism after a photo shoot in which she was covered in dirt and wearing disheveled clothing, resembling that of a homeless person, which ironically is what she would be if her sister hadn't made a sex tape with Moesha's brother. The CDC says COVID numbers are on the rise, as are stock prices for Moderna, Pfizer, and J&J. Let's meet tonight's panel. Guest hosting with me this week is Derek Richards.
How are you?
I'm good. How about you, sir?
Delightful. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming back.
Thank you.
And also show regular and writer and comedian Matt McClowery.
What's up, everybody?
Always just hitting it. And you can see him tomorrow night. He's a comedian at the Houston Improv. Please welcome Jesse Peyton.
What's up?
How are you, sir?
Fantastic, man. Happy to be here.
Thank you for joining us. Well, tonight we're going to start on a little segment that we like to call cancellations.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is that it? I think that's it.
Today in cancellations.
Today in cancellations. That's all it's going to be.
that works.
What do we got? Liberty. There it is. That's what I wanted. Was that extra. Read all the cancellations. Liberty Safe, a safe manufacturer, is now canceled for giving the access code of a customer safe to the FBI. That's going to be really good for your business.
Mm-hmm.
The customer is reportedly named Nathan Hughes, an Arkansas resident who was at the Capitol on January 6th. Liberty Safe issued an apology on Twitter, writing in part, Liberty Safe was contacted by the FBI requesting the access code to the safe of an individual of whom they had a warrant to search their property. Our company protocol is to provide access codes to law enforcement if a warrant grants them access to a property. All right, let's just stop right there. First of all, I think the reason why a lot of gun owners have safes, call me crazy, is so the government can't get in them.
You think?
Yeah, I don't know what you're taking. You were telling me earlier, Jesse, that they didn't have a warrant?
I heard they didn't have a warrant. That's crazy. They just made a phone call. It was like my ex got the passcode to my phone by calling Cricket Mobile. So they need to be indicted as well.
Yeah, there's always a back door for some reason that these companies have to a gun safe.
Yeah, no kidding. I want to backpedal for a second. What are you doing walking around with a Cricket phone?
I'm a
my
professional comedian. What are you talking about?
I think we discussed
It's
earlier.
a burner phone.
He was in prison.
That is as ghetto as it
Yes,
gets.
absolutely. I work for a nonprofit comedy stand-up.
Yeah,
What are you talking about? I was proud of my Cricket service. It's up to date. It's on right now. You could text me, Derek.
I can call Cricket and have it turned off, apparently.
Nothing makes you feel better than paying your bill in advance.
But you can text him.
Yes.
You can text him, but he threw the phone over an overpass. It's not going anywhere.
Just breaks.
Next.
That's gotta suck, though. Like, the Hodge twins were just people who said that they were friends with this person, and they put his girlfriend in handcuffs, this Nathan Hughes, and went into the house, made a mess of everything. I really think that this is a massive problem, though. Like, the reason why people do buy gun safes is the Second Amendment. I think, I gotta be honest, crazy gun nut owners, main reason that you're gonna own a gun safe is to keep it safe from the government.
It's literally called a safe.
To keep them safe. Why is there a backdoor code that you have from the manufacturer that's like, all right, it's Smurf 7? Like, why would you do that?
I just don't know how there's an access. I never even knew this until this story came out, that there was an access code that the safe company would give out. That just blows me away.
Well, the hotel safes, don't hotel safes have master codes that you can tap into as well?
Let's play the clip. I think they do, though. I think hotel safes. In fact, I'm positive hotel safes do, because I've stayed in the Bahamas and lost a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Where they're like, I don't know, it was in the safe. Like, but it's not there anymore. They're like, it's on you.
You good? Huh? I got you.
Hands off. Get your hands off.
Get your hands out.
So the feds drive Wranglers?
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I thought it was a Bronco, a white Bronco, like OJ.
Is that what it was?
It was impounded from his chase.
Either one, it's impressive that they pulled up in that. They're just there's like a surfboard in the back. They're like, let's arrest him and then hit the waves.
It's pretty undercover, pulling a surfboard in Arkansas.
Yeah, it's just Keanu. Swayze's dead. What do you got there? Fume? You're still using Fume?
Yeah, I like it.
Is it helping you get rid of that nasty habit?
Yes, actually it is.
Yeah, well, good.
And I like the way it clicks, and I like the way it tastes and feels in my hand. I like the mint one. I use the mint one. Have you been using it?
I've tried it. I don't really have any of the bad habit anymore. I've just tried it because I like to try any of the manufacturer's products that, come to us. And I got to say, it's interesting.
Yeah.
I like it.
That bad habit.
That bad habit. Well, that one of many. Why do they make one of those that'll keep you from putting $1 billion in a slot machine?
I actually have
I have a toy slot machine.
slot machine.
Yeah, that's a good thing for kids. My grandma actually did.
Oh, yeah.
I had
She
one.
ran a casino in her basement.
Well, this definitely could have helped her.
Yeah, well, she also smoked and drank and did pills. None of those
This
were
has
toys
nothing to
either.
do with that.
Yeah, no, this is good thing. No, this is. I realized we're in the middle of a commercial when I just wandered off into that.
Drifted off into your wacky grandma story.
Grandma would have loved Fume, but unfortunately, she was turned into them. So if you'd like your own Fume, try fume.com/normal.
Yeah, they've served over 100,000 customers, thousands of success stories. I'm one of them. I really like it. And there's no reason that can't be you too.
Yeah, save 10%. Just do it. Go there. Try Fume.
Tryfume.com and use code NORMAL to save 10% off when you get the journey pack today. That's tryfum.com. Use code NORMAL to save an additional 10%. And all the flavors they come with it, you can see some there. And I have a sparkling grapefruit one and stuff. They're really refreshing and cool. And I like them.
Hit them up. Speaking of hitting men up, Tucker Carlson interviewed Larry Sinclair just tonight. The man who claims he slept with Barack Obama. Here's a clip of Sinclair discussing rubbing Obama's thigh to seduce him.
As I'm doing a line, I just start. This is the part where you kind of make your move to see where things are going. So I just started rubbing my hand along his thigh to see where it was going, and it went the direction I had intended it to go. So the night became somewhat active sexually and drug-wise in the limo.
It's like if the neighborhood didn't set fire to Freddy Krueger.
That's what I said.
Isn't it just like Robert Englund?
Yes.
He looks a little bit like that, and to me, he's like an older Tom Hanks. So it's like the gay sex Forrest Gump.
You mean Philadelphia? Except
But it's Gurney, Illinois.
yeah, except there wasn't a trial because he didn't go to the movie theater that one night.
He's just having discreet encounters with famous men throughout history.
It's just Forrest Gump and the presidents. Old Dick Nixon. So, so Sinclair talked about his reaction after he saw Obama on TV.
Trust me, if it was something that you were not interested in, and you're right, I've had guys that I read wrong that would literally try to break your hand.
For sure.
If you went in that route. So it's not like this was something that he wasn't into. It's not something that he was shocked by. Shocked by you don't get excited and you don't unbutton your pants and you don't just sit there and let it happen.
Yeah.
So it definitely wasn't Barack's first time. That much I'm absolutely certain of. And I would almost be willing to bet you it wasn't his last.
He's casually sliding his hand towards Tucker under the table.
Yeah, it's just
That's when you hear Tucker's weird laugh where he has that, like, he giggles like a 6-year-old.
you just realize that is like he's doing that under the table foot thing.
Yeah, just rubbing it.
He's feeling that moment out right now. Like, this is what you do. You touch the thigh to feel where it's at while he's doing it.
Feel that energy?
Right now,
Tucker?
Tucker's just feeling a sketcher in his crotch.
By the way, Hey, that was a bonus clip. The clip that we were talking about where he saw like Obama afterward. You got to play that clip.
Oh, let's see that one. Yeah,
so
that's
good.
the one that I wanted to show.
Yes, can we play that one now?
You're sitting there in Mexico watching this, and you think, that's the guy I had sex with who smoked crack with me.
Yep.
And what do you think?
Like I said, I just started cracking up. I freaked out. I had even pointed out to some friends of mine that were at the house that night, and I told them, I said, you're not going to believe this. I said, I blew this guy.
I blew this guy twice.
And they're like, we're not going to believe you. You're a crackhead. You're pointing at the president. You're like, you know the president? Yeah.
You blew the president and you're wearing bowling wrist guards for no reason.
That's from working too many truck stops.
Oh. Wait, is there more?
Yeah.
Let's see it.
To that, Tucker responded.
Oh yeah.
Let's just play it. I say,
Yeah.
why stop it? I think we.
So you were left with a bad taste in your mouth.
Something, yeah.
Tucker coming with the puns.
I know.
I was dying watching this.
I wish you would have said no. It was delicious. I gurgled it and spit it back in his mouth. It's called a snowball.
I could tell he had pineapple earlier that day for breakfast.
I gave him a presidential pardon.
Pardon those butt cheeks.
Nice.
Sorry, but look, if you're gonna be offended and watch that interview, no.
Can you imagine being?
That is the thing. You do feel a little dirty watching it, don't you?
Yeah, like because first of all, do you think he's credible? Let's ask our guest, Jesse.
The only thing, because I've been to prison, I know exactly how he feels. Like when you look at somebody in the chow hall and you're like, I blew that guy.
Yeah, I know that.
But I've never had a lot of run-ins with crackheads. But at one point, the guy goes, and then Obama gave me $250. Like, who's paying the crackheads? I know. I thought sexual favors were crackheads exchanged for crack and money. Not
Right.
like I don't see Obama being like, "Hey, I'm not going to do this," and then the dude's like, "I'll give you $250," and he's like, "All right, here, put it in your mouth."
Well, even during the whole interview, because he talks about getting in a limo. He comes to Chicago looking for
my dick. Sorry. Yeah, we've already lost half the viewers. So go on.
Well, he shows up in Chicago looking for a good time. He has a limo driver,
Yeah.
Larry Sinclair, and so he's looking for, sex. He's looking for drugs. He's looking for a hang, and so the limo driver takes him to this bar, and the interview is classic. But so he's in a limo looking for, looking to have a good time, and then Obama comes rolling up.
And that's really,
Yeah.
So how did he get limo money?
He said he was in town on business.
So at one time he had a business.
Yes.
Did he mention what the business was? I just want to see how credible this could possibly.
Bowling wrist guards. They're sponsoring him right now.
Figured out how
to
to
Tucker Carlson.
You figured out how to put them on your knees and make money on an island.
What about fast forwarding to when Obama's elected and he's in the crack house? Like, you guys aren't going to believe this.
I blew that guy's wife.
I blew that guy.
It's just odd because I say that all the time whenever I watch anything. I just shout it across the room. And
Yes, you should.
do it at airports.
Wait till this show airs and I'm watching it with my buddies. I'm going to point at Dave Landau like, you ain't going to believe this. I blew Dave.
Blue Wave Landau.
Right after that show ended and just before. Do we have more clips?
No, that was
Those
no.
were the spiciest
Those
ones
were
we
the
could find.
spiciest ones that were my favorite.
Here's
but-
what was funny, because he talks about this, because Angela and I were watching this, and I'm going to say real quick, he went back to his hotel, and he insisted, Larry Sinclair, according to the interview, insisted that Obama be dropped off first. But the limo driver was like, no. So they take Larry Sinclair back to his hotel, which was a Comfort Inn.
That's a nice stay.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's it.
And apparently the next day, Obama shows up at his hotel room with cocaine again, knocks on his door, shows up with cocaine and wants a little
Party.
Wow.
Round 2.
Which is ironic because Obama's nickname was the Comfort Inn.
Yeah.
He went back for a second term.
Yes. Couldn't get enough white.
How many queens can you put in that bed?
Yeah.
Come on now.
Oh, Matt, you look upset.
I'm fine.
What do you think?
Maybe? I don't know.
I think it's odd, like our obsession, I'll be honest, though, with Obama and his sexual history.
His proclivities, yeah.
I mean, it is because he did write in a book that he enjoys having.
I fantasize about men
and having sex
daily in my imagination.
In my memories.
Yeah, it's an odd thing to just add into your memoirs.
Well, into a love letter to a girl specifically.
Yeah, but doesn't that seem...
That would work on me.
Well, I mean, there is the type of girl it works on, I know.
Who? Wouldn't you want to leave?
One that was born male, probably.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's a good point. I see what you're saying. I don't know why I didn't catch that fastball. Speaking of fastballs,
Oink.
why did he... You took notes. I want to know more.
It was just it's you got to watch the whole interview. It's the funniest. It is absolutely hysterical. And then of course Tucker Carlson asks the crackhead, his opinion of Obama. Like all of a sudden this is supposed to be relevant.
Oh, like he wants to know how he felt about his politics.
No, he just thought he was a grifter. He thought he was a piece of garbage. I mean, the interview is classic. I think.
Did he call when he cradled your balls Obamacare? This is a political show. Keep it serious. What? It's just, enjoy the interview. It's with Larry Sinclair and Tucker Carlson, soon to be household name Larry Sinclair. Mm-hmm. And we are now finding out that Barack Obama was truly the most gifted, orally gifted president.
The oral office.
His name will be a household name once Hillary kills him.
Yeah, that's true. I wonder what he's going to die
This guy's
of.
done.
You think he's going to shoot himself or hang?
I don't know. There's plenty of room in that mouth for a gun,
Yeah,
A couple of them, apparently.
He's had a lot of practice. He could probably put 3 revolvers in there.
Yeah, no teeth.
That creates a lot more room.
They've been worn away. Did that guy look like anybody you met in prison?
Yeah, everybody.
Well, check out the interview. I thought that would last longer.
That is what he said.
That's what Obama said. Paw Patrol. Do you guys familiar?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's a cartoon my son used to watch, and thank God he stopped. I had to go see them live. It wasn't even them. It was people in costumes. Rude. Really upsetting.
Chip.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a cartoon. I'm like, what? I'm not even meeting anybody.
What a scam.
I know, dude. It sucked. It was the time I met the Ninja Turtles, and one was my friend's uncle.
What?
It's for real.
He was your friend's uncle?
Yeah, we went backstage, and one was my friend's uncle. And
We got backstage passes to the Ninja Turtles.
The Ninja Turtles.
His uncle was Raphael.
Was it the Coming Out of Our Shells musical tour?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Were you there?
No, I wasn't, but I was mad that I didn't go.
Oh, you didn't miss anything except me being upset at my dreams broken. When I found out that Raphael was my friend's uncle, that later ended up being on top.
But you could say his face through his mouth.
Yeah.
You could see the teeth. Like, even on the VHS, even on VHS quality, you can see the eyes coming through the turtle mouths.
One of the best things I've ever seen, I was at Second City in Detroit, and there were kids leaving Sesame Street Live, and Big Bird had his head in his hand and was smoking a cigarette.
Oh, my God.
And kids burst into tears. And it was so funny to watch.
I was at that. I didn't see that, though. But I love the thing when you see a mascot turn the corner and just break character.
It's the best.
It's a magical.
The kids were crying because Big Bird didn't try fume. So.
See?
Yeah.
I've heard that might work for a bad habit like that. I can't say which one, but it could.
Good job.
It could. Yeah, I do like to see
That didn't do anything for Elmo's bad habit.
No, Elmo just kept being like, it's okay. You don't have to tell your parents.
I still love the
I thought he was 18.
He looks 6. Well, it's different here. They lack vitamins.
Ironically, that Kevin Clash was also the voice of Splinter in Ninja Turtles.
Was he?
Yeah.
Who did? Oh yeah, who played the voice of Elmo?
Yes.
Oh, that's weird.
And like men too young for him.
Yeah, look at that.
Yep.
Splinter did not like those teenagers.
No, he didn't.
He wanted them to be baby Ninja Turtles.
I thought Splinter was the Kama Sutra move Michael Jackson used on his victims.
That's true. I wonder how he knew each other.
Have to.
I still love the palpable look of disappointment on your face when you were talking about the story of going to backstage and seeing the Ninja Turtle.
I even
It was your friend's uncle.
I mean, I kind of knew it was, but I didn't know he was going to take his hat off. He could have just been Raphael for the picture.
He took his hat off for the picture?
No, I mean, he put it back on, but it's like when we go back there, be Raphael.
Yeah.
Don't be Skip.
You can hold you can hold character and have the green room
I wasn't
tray afterwards.
aware that they weren't real, but I also was like, you can pretend they're real for a minute.
How old were you at the time?
I don't know,
21.
18,
21 and flying on whatever drugs you were taking at the time.
30. What? When did that last Ninja Turtles movies come out? 6 months ago? That one.
Of course.
I loved the Ninja Turtles, and then I saw the new ones that Michael Bay ruined.
Oh,
Dude, I hated it. I brought my nephew. I was like, I'm sorry for your generation.
oh, those were very, very bad. And they went with the new Seth Rogen one. They completely went in the opposite direction wrong.
Yeah, I don't want to see that one either.
No, just it's simple. Just guys in rubber suits. That's what we want.
Yeah, that's all I want.
That's all I want is guys in rubber suits. That has
Rubber suit. Hey, go on Craigslist. It's under Wet Works.
They don't have to be wearing turtle shells. They can be black. They can have zippers on their mouths. It's
Right, yeah, it's simple.
All gags, whatever.
Yeah, right.
Wearing bandanas, 4 men surrounding me,
Different color
Turtling.
bandana.
Rubber suits with bandanas.
and I just want them to call me April while I wear a yellow raincoat.
pour mutagen on you.
Mutagen. Wow.
Yeah, the secret of the ooze.
One Larry Sinclair interview, and that's exactly where this show goes.
Put on vanilla ice and make my dreams come true. Oh, Larry. Oh, man. So Paw Patrol. The snack packs in the UK have been recalled because they feature a URL that leads to porn. Look at that.
Sweet.
Yeah, this actually reminds me of the time the Teddygrams I took led me on to a snuff film. I met a man who looked like Joaquin Phoenix.
I mean, when I look at that, like that's one way to keep the fans you're losing when they hit puberty. You know, that's exactly. I mean, if the Power Rangers had tried that, you know,
It's just a Google mishap with Wiener Dog. You just type it.
It's actually true. I think that's one of the many reasons that they cast Saved by the Bell the way they did. They were like still interested in it. I mean, the other reasons was
like,
that, you know,
my kid's 15. He's still into Paw Patrol. Should I be worried?
no, he loves it. No, he doesn't watch the show though. He just eats the snack all the time.
Locks himself in the bathroom.
In the shower with his phone, watching Paw Patrol, just playing with his Wiener Dog.
Watching Paw Patrol with the volume down suddenly. I don't know why.
That's just so odd.
What are you doing watching Paw Patrol?
Isn't it a snack? Is that the one that it was?
Yeah.
What was the
That was
kind of snack?
It was like a packaging of like.
It is raw hot dogs.
Right.
It's snack packs.
Oh, it is the little delicious snack packs?
Yeah, snack pack.
Yeah, so it is like Teddygrams.
How
Not
did that
snack
get?
pack. It was pudding.
How did that get so?
Oh
screwed
yeah,
up?
you're right.
I'd be curious how long it was out there in the market before somebody finally realized that the URL led to porn and they contacted the company.
Probably after a nation of kids were like, I want some more pudding, please. They're like, wait, leave the box.
All of a sudden, Pornhub has Paw Patrol in the search engine.
Oh, they already do.
The
You know
grocery
they do.
list is Paw Patrol snacks and Jergens lotion.
Yeah, that's
Mom,
it.
don't forget, we're out of both.
Yeah, that's all we have. Mama, if you could just get me more Paw Patrols. You're throwing them away, though. You're not even using them. I just need more Kleenex and some Paw Patrols, Mom. So I can have fun.
It leads to Chinese pornography, by the way.
Does it?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, that
Yeah.
sucks. That's all blurred out. I mean, so I've heard.
Yeah.
Hypothetically
Like
speaking.
that anime porn?
So it was like the URL in the packages. Like, are you talking about like
It leads
tentacle
to a
stuff?
toothless guy and the first black president.
in a limo in Chicago.
A Days Inn.
Where they pick up 4 men in rubber suits.
It's Chinese pornography. It's a 3-course meal and a blue sky.
Yeah.
And the 3-course meal is the dogs from the Paw Patrol. I don't know who General Tsao is, but he was eating those dogs.
One thing that is true, though,
It's just a family with 3 kids who are happy and allowed to keep them.
yeah,
Little Chinese tech kids who are tired of making Jordans in the sweatshop. Just watch this. I'm reprogramming this URL code.
that's true. They could. Well, yeah, that's true. They have to start giving them computers now. They can't all make shoes.
Right.
The whole.
Yeah, who's buying LeBrons?
Yeah, no, but nobody wants LeBrons.
Over.
No. You know, in their country, after you eat, you can belch, and it's a compliment. It's also with porn.
Larry Sinclair did that after he hooked up with Obama.
Exactly.
He belched.
Said
Obama thanked him.
left a bad taste in his mouth. That was the pun. What if he was all right? It's mature. What I think is that it's disgraceful that happened, and I, right here on this show, will say no. That's bad, Paw Patrol. Get your pornography away from our children's snacks. You've heard it here first. When we give our kids snacks, we don't want there to be porn.
Look at you making a stand.
That's what I'm doing. I'm pretending to take a stand. Well, no, I actually believe that. But I also...
Yeah, until your son pulls up a Paw Patrol.
Yeah, well, my son used to like Paw Patrol, for real. But yeah, I don't...
Of course he did. Look what he was watching.
Well, yeah, now I'm worried about
Next
it.
week, Pornhub is going to introduce their new graham crackers.
Yes.
Little gummy bear Pornhub snacks.
Jesse's just pissed off because his Cricket phone doesn't pick up the URL code.
Yeah, I don't get the internet on my Cricket phone.
Just keep snapping it.
The only phone with dial-up.
Yeah, I have to call those chat lines and talk to some chick smoking, pretending to be an 18-year-old girl. Now I'm licking your balls.
I made good money of that. Good money. I pretended to be a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember.
Your voice,
You called all the time.
That's how we met.
Well, yeah, it was just my number.
We ended up in a limo, and you put your hand on my leg, and
yeah, it was all nightmares from then.
there we go. Well, not for me. I don't know why you got to make it rude.
Wow.
That's like a thing, too, because you'll be in a hotel and you're watching regular cable and you'll see that they still have ads for those. And you're like, that's almost quaint now. It's like burlesque at this point.
Oh, yeah.
It's throwback.
Cute.
Yeah.
It's retro.
The fact that you're socializing,
Yeah.
it's just nice. If you're calling a
It's
one.
nice you're actually talking to another human being.
Right, that you're like, yes, I am taking off my blouse. Like you're asking permission.
Someone actually is trying to make you feel good on some level and not just hurt you.
Right. I think it's a wonderful thing.
Yeah, it is.
I think really you should go back to more phone sex. Get people to meet each other again. And learn what consent means. There's a very clear...
Someone's
yes, I'm
just being
doing this.
kind. It doesn't matter. It's $1.99 an hour. It's just refreshing.
It's true. I feel like I'm going to start calling
An
it
hour. That's
a minute.
Hour. I was like,
I love how that's the first thing we said. We're like,
Yeah.
an hour.
you know, I got a Cricket phone. I'm always looking for a bar.
What
I
kind of
don't.
deal?
Well, I don't have a frame of reference for this. All right?
Yeah. She's calling 1-800 wet whore. She's like, what do you want me to do? I'm like, can you tell me that I matter?
You tell me that I matter.
Can you tell me that I'm a good provider?
Can you just not punch me and leave me behind an Arby's for death? No?
I don't know. Could we finish a three sentence conversation that doesn't end in a fist fight? Not that I'm the fister.
This time.
Speaking of getting fisted, yesterday we watched Garrett, the co-host here, QB, many of them know, try to eat a disgusting amount of food at Dick's Last Resort. He almost came through, but he did vomit everywhere, and that's not winning. But it was pretty good.
Was he on a Delta flight yesterday?
He was. Oh, man, that would be the best.
That'd be hilarious.
Oh, that would be amazing.
That would be fun.
Exactly right. Yes.
Oddly enough, Larry Sinclair ate an odd number of...
Dick's Resorts. Yeah, Dick's Resorts.
Yeah, Dick's first resort. So, but yesterday we asked you to vote on what food item you wanted Garrett to eat while you were in the UK, and the results are in. You guys ready? Jellied eels.
Wow, your fans are assholes.
I know,
I was
right?
hoping for that stargazy pie.
I just
but-
wanted to know what Stargazy Pie is, which is also Obama's nickname.
I thought it was the hot
black
chick
pudding?
I thought it was the hot chick from Star Trek. I'm gonna eat some of that stargazy pie.
Stargazy pie.
Stargazy will give you a pink eye. What? What were the options again, just to let the viewers know?
It was stargazy pie, jellied eels,
Haggis.
black pudding,
Black pudding.
lava bread, and spotted tick.
I would have voted for Paw Patrol snacks.
I would have done Paw Patrol. Had I had that story yesterday, Garrett, if you're watching, and I know you're not, and I'll text you and you won't reply, but please get some Paw Patrol snacks. Try to go to like one of the dollar stores there that still have the porn ones.
Yeah, just relax.
Yeah, just
Those are going to be vintage, like Garbage Pail Kids.
Oh, dude, I still have those.
Those are amazing.
Dude, I ordered some for my son.
Oh, wow.
Because for some reason I have the DVD, and he's like, "What is this?" And I was like, "Well, that's the finest movie I ever made." So,
That's the worst.
I know it's terrible.
It was worse than Ninja Turtles.
Snubbed by the
Turtles is good.
Snubbed by the Academy.
I know. I don't know why. I think it was the part where like Blaster Master. What was the fart guy's name?
Master Blaster?
Master Blaster farts on everybody. I'm just guessing why it didn't win an Oscar. But yeah, that's it's not a good movie. I bought it like 15 years ago. Like, I can't believe I found this wonderful relic from my childhood, and then I'm like, oh, this is why my dad hated this movie. Really bad. But I still like the trading cards. I ordered my son a bunch of the trading cards.
Oh, that's a really, really low budget movie too.
Dude, it's bad.
And there's a scene where like they're freeing the other Garbage Pail Kids, and one of them just offhandedly the lead older real person character, he just offhandedly mentions, well, some of the other ones didn't make it. And I remember as a kid going, so they were killed? We're just led to believe they're killed. Yeah, they're killed.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
It's odd because it was Cabbage Patch dolls were like popular.
Yeah.
And then somebody's like, yeah, what about Dumpster Babies? And a group of people were like, yeah.
Untapped market.
Yeah, let's do that one for the boys.
Kids aren't shooting up schools yet. Let's give them this.
Let's give them this. Let's see why kids have no value for life 30 years from now. Even people in trash cans. Garbage pail kids, you know, where kids come from. The garbage.
For sale at every ice cream truck. We will deliver this to your neighborhood.
Yes. You can get either a WWF bar, which is just before half your heroes die, or you can get a Garbage Pail Kid card. They never had an ice cream bar, did they?
The Garbage Pail Kids?
Yeah, I don't remember.
They may have.
I'm wondering if they did. I don't think they did, but maybe. The WWF bar was the best.
With the cookies, yeah. With the
Cookie on one side, the
vanilla and chocolate on the other side.
Yeah, not the WWF bar from the 80s that came with the...
Yeah, we're talking about the ice cream bar, not the long Xanaxes.
No.
Not the Somas.
Which, by the way, are also great. But I also... Yeah, I remember that, though. That was my favorite thing ever, and I always wanted to get Roddy Piper. It was always my goal every time. Who was your favorite?
I was a Hogan guy, but I was a big Legion of Doom guy. My best friend Chris was Animal, and I was Hawk.
Okay.
And now they're both dead.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So are many of my friends.
Yeah.
I'm glad we.
No, Chris is alive. The Legion of Doom's dead.
Oh, sorry.
I thought you were talking to your friends.
No Legion of Doom's dead. I just assumed your friend was too.
No.
I figured you put him in a crippler crossface. Did you ever? You had to have done that WWF. You got to be around our age. You didn't like those bars?
I'm the same age. I just
Weren't into it?
No, it wasn't my thing. We played sports. We were always in tearing up shit, breaking into houses, and on our way to prison. So yeah, we didn't have time for you.
You were like 7?
Yeah, but I was groomed.
What about you?
Yeah,
my uncle molested me because he knew I was going to go to prison one day. So it was like boot camp.
Well, that's nice of him. He was like, "You're gonna get used to these showers, son."
Oddly enough, he was dressed up as a Ninja Turtle.
He was actually dressed up as Roddy Piper.
He's dressed up like the dude from Oz, who oddly does State Farm commercials now. J.K. Simmons?
J.K. Simmons, yeah.
Yeah, it's great. No, I don't care how many of those you do. I'm going to just see you raping a banker. It's true, though. That's the first episode of Oz. Mm-hmm. The guy who hits the dude with the car.
Right.
And then, like, you know, you see J.K. Simmons like, I'll friend you in prison. And then...
I have no frame of reference for prison. I did one night in county lockup.
See, I just did jail, and you're not there long enough for sex.
Oh, yes, you are.
I don't want to ask.
What are you talking about? I was the first. I was the first to have sex with fingerprints still done.
That was literally like asking Roger Staubach a football question. You're like, oh yeah, you can do that. You can absolutely.
Yeah. Some of my best moments were in booking.
Yeah. You kick somebody's ass or become somebody's bitch. It's like a guy with a DUI.
Yeah. It's not rape in the drunk tank. They just don't know. We're going to be out tomorrow. Yeah, but we're here right now.
Yeah.
How long did you do?
8.5 years.
Wow.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah. But you're out now.
I clearly.
You've turned it. Yeah, how weird would that be?
Well, nothing gets by you, Landau.
I know. I was just trying to figure out how to lighten it up before we get into where you're raped.
No, I never got raped. I just a joke. I always said yes, so it was like technically like there's loopholes.
There was
Just
consent.
wondered why he couldn't clean up his act.
Yeah, it was called.
He's got a rap sheet a mile long. What's going on?
It was the poop hole loophole. You just work your way around.
Just doing glutes all day. You're like, go ahead and try it.
That's right. Yeah,
I'll rip it off and keep it.
people ask me that too.
Like stealing mints. Like, take me in. I'm like, those are free.
Sir, you can take as many toothpicks as you want. Good for you, though, honestly. You turn your life around.
Yeah, I've been home 17 years, man. Zero trouble since then. Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah, it's been good. It's been way better out here. Yeah.
I don't know if you're allowed to have a gun safe, but be careful.
Just the safe. Yeah. Yeah.
Just the safe.
Right. The cops took all my guns because, Liberty can't hold their mud.
Yeah. So it's a felon, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah. From 1998. Only time I ever got in trouble. So, yeah, it was, we're doing better now.
Oh, that's good, man.
Yeah.
And I don't want to discuss why. And it wasn't bad. It wasn't, I know why.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it wasn't anything.
It wasn't like, an actual, he was a teen.
Yeah, it wasn't.
And if I actually was put in jail for in prison for what I did as a teen, I'd still be there.
Yeah, it wasn't a sex case. I'm not a liberal, so
no, it's fine. Yeah.
Consent is a construct. I'm like, no, it's not.
You're not a president.
You're not a president. I've never done cocaine off of an R. Kelly CD.
No, it's never. Well, I have.
Seems like you're ready.
Oddly enough, I just have. Look, some of the songs
Funny you should ask.
Girls liked them back in the day. All right, I can't. Little bump and grind.
Yeah, bump and grind. You bump a cocaine.
Yes, that's all I'm saying.
That was so good.
Thank you.
Yes.
And then grind your
That
teeth.
deserved an applause break, Dave.
It deserved more. I'll tell you that. But everybody here had not all on coke like I was. Thinking you're better than me. Oh, coke. I'd like to see Matt on coke just for 5 minutes to see how many cars get flipped over.
I'd just be having a panic attack.
You would. I
dude.
think you would just be panicky.
Dude,
Have you smoked weed? You have.
No, I've never had. I've never smoked a joint. No. If I go over 200 milligrams of like coffee, it's a caffeine. It's a problem. I swear to God.
Oh no, I've hung out with you.
Yeah.
I don't like being around you anyway. But I mean, when it comes,
This is the first conversation I've ever been in where milligram was followed by coffee.
Yes.
He said 250 milligrams. I'm like, ooh, of what? And he's like, Folgers. I'm like, I'll go Folgers.
Well, that's a hypochondriac for you. I had a panic attack once when I was 24 from too much caffeine, and now there's a threshold my body won't let me cross.
that's the level of autism he has, and that's not like the new age autism that everybody pretends they have. He actually has it. Where it's
even if like something's supposed to be relaxing, like if it makes me feel different, it freaks me out.
Yeah, like what do you call those? I bet you wouldn't do well in one of those spa tubs that they
like
close.
A deprivation thing.
Oh yeah, those are cool.
I was in one of those, and my brother was like, "What happened?" He used to, because his wife used to have a yoga studio with sensory deprivation tanks, and I was in one for a little while. And after I came out, he's like, "What happened?" because he thought like.
Were you screaming? Like,
No,
what?
I was just he said I was like weird, and I was just relaxed. It was all the magnesium in the tub.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was fine.
I think that'd be funny. Your brother walks in and is like, "Where's Matt?" She's like, "Oh, I put him in the sensory deprivation." He's like, "What have you done?" He's like, "Pry it open." It's like jimmying it.
I'm just like Christopher Reeve at the end of Somewhere in Time or His Own Life.
Yes. Well, we got to get out of here in just a second, but before we get to our final segment, The End of the World, I do want to say that I want to thank Jesse Peyton very much for coming here. And you can see him tomorrow night at the Houston Improv. And where else can we catch you, my friend?
2 weeks, September 14, 15, 16, I'll be with Chad Prather in Kansas City at the KC Comedy Club. Great club. Great room.
Very cool. Thank you for joining us.
Absolutely.
And then, Derek, where can we catch you?
I'm going to be at the Lebowski Center in Owasso, Michigan on Thursday, October 5th. And then Friday, October 6th in Lexington, Michigan with the head Schwiggy Bear, Dave Landau.
That's right.
And on Saturday, October 7th in Bay City, Michigan at the State Theater, once again with Dave Landau. And then October 12th through 14, One Night Stands Comedy Club in Waterford, Michigan.
Yeah. And then you can catch Matt and I at Visani's in Port Charlotte, Florida, September 15th and 16th. And then you can see my beautiful face at the Wonders Theater in Myrtle Beach, September 22, 23, as well as at the Carson City Nugget in Carson City, Nevada, which I mentioned yesterday, and a lot of locals were like, we're going to go out to that.
Good.
And many were like, why are you here?
I saw those comments.
Yeah, and I think the owner seems like a real nice fella. That's why.
Carson City's great.
I've never been.
It's a fun little town.
I usually do the MGM in Vegas because I'm a star. Anyway, now is our segment, The End of the World. We got one more. I talked during it. All right. Here's my question to everybody. I guess we've kind of asked it, but why not ask it again? Do you think that Obama had gay sex with that man?
Yes. I think he's had it with a number of guys. I just don't think that he's felt it because how large Michelle's penis is.
Fair. I've never heard of her being of that nature. Jesse.
I'm a contrarian. I don't think it happened. Tucker leads with there's credible evidence, and the guy has 7 teeth in his forehead, and you're not credible. And I think I just don't see how a senator at the time and a crackhead are rubbing not elbows, but whatever. And Obama's so yeah, I don't know. It's just a far cry.
It's a very fair point.
And the guy looks like the epitome of some of my best friends are black. And, he's like, so he's just like, that black guy got president. I blew that guy. Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, it's probably just any black guy.
Yeah, it was probably a black dude.
Yeah, he's like, that guy. And
yeah, if it was Steph Curry, he'd have been like, that guy.
Yeah. It's like, no, it's him. You're like, that's not him.
It's the guy who looks kind of like him from a distance if you're on crack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Gary Coleman. No.
Yeah.
You're like, that's Frederick Douglass.
All right. I was so shit-faced I blew a statue. It wasn't even the real Frederick Douglass.
Matthew.
If he did, you'll be able to read about it in his next memoir, Dreams of My Father's Buddy Carl.
In my personal opinion, he was a president, so there's a chance he is bisexual because they fuck everybody. All right, thank you for tuning in, and we will see you all tomorrow night, right here. Same time, same place. Normal world.